Hi and welcome to episode 4 of The Juicy Life. My name is Karen, and today we're going to be talking about what I believe is the most important topic: how to end your juice or smoothie fast. And I mentioned that in yesterday's episode, and if you haven't had a chance to see it, I've linked it below for your convenience. Why is this topic the most important? It is one that I receive the most questions about. It is the most challenging topic: how to transition out of an exclusive liquid fast. And it's something that I personally have been challenged with as well. So today I'm just going to share some tips and tricks to help manage that, so that your time that you spend with just smoothies or juices or a combination of both is not for naught. So let's move into my first tip. You'll want to, for whatever time that you did your juice or your smoothie fast for, you want to transition for a third of that time. So for example, if you did 10 days, you'll want to transition for about 3 days. And what does that transition look like? If you were juicing exclusively, you'll want to start that first day that you are off of that fast to start with a smoothie for breakfast, and then for lunch and the rest of the day, you'll want to continue with juicing. If you've chosen to incorporate both juices and smoothies into your fast, that first day that you're done, you want to still continue with a smoothie or a juice, and then for dinner incorporate a soft fruit, for example citrus or watermelon, anything that's easy for your body to digest. And you'll want to continue with this transition, moving back to juices or smoothies for for 2 meals, then down to 1 meal, until you've got 3 solid meals in your day and your GI system is back and running. Once you feel comfortable, I definitely recommend continuing to include juices and smoothies into your diet. It's not something that, now that your fast is done, you never do again. This will not only help with maintaining the benefits that you experienced, but especially too, if you did the fast for weight loss purposes, it will help with weight management, and you can continue using the juices or smoothies as a meal replacement. Now, why are transition periods important? It's one, I think that first day that you're done, not jumping right into food, which is why I recommend having food as for dinner, is to help manage those cravings. It's been even 1 day or 3 days or 5 days, however long your fast has been, you have that desire to eat. And as you get closer and closer to the end of the fast, you may find yourself with intense cravings. And so it's important to transition to help manage the binge trigger that may be occurring, and to get your mind ready again for solid foods. It's also important to help, again, manage the nausea, any GI distress, discomfort that you may experience, because you don't want to overwhelm your body. And that's why it's important to start with soft fruits. You may want to consider really well-cooked quinoa or millet, something soft, if you are craving cooked foods. And again, that is to ensure that you don't get stopped up in any way, or again, the nausea, potentially vomiting as well, to manage those symptoms. They're very similar to detox symptoms that can happen at the end if you don't transition properly. And then lastly, we talked about it yesterday in the episode on getting started, is knowing how you want to end. You should already have the foods that you would like to incorporate in your diet in your fridge. And while that may be hard in terms of shopping for solid foods that you are looking forward to while you are on the juice or the smoothie fast, it's important that you have those foods ready to go, so that you're not tempted to have something that's not on the plan that you thought about. And that's why it's important to know before you start how you want to end, so that all of your effort and all of the benefits that you've gained are not lost. Don't let your effort go to waste. So I hope that this video helped. It's a very long topic, and so this is really just a quick overview of my tips and tricks for managing that transition, helping to maintain the benefits, to keep the weight loss if that's why you chose to do it, for the healing purposes. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for episode 5, where we will be talking about my juicers and blenders and my review of what we have in the I Am Eating Right home. I'll see you. Bye.